and welcome to the stream. My name is Ross. This is Live, Love, Play, and today is the 50th anniversary of Star Trek. Live long and prosper, my friends. I'm a lifelong Trekkie. I've loved the series since I was a kid, and I am so happy to be able to share the 50th anniversary of one of the most important cultural icons of the country and of the world. Star Trek has inspired so many people with its optimistic message and its hope for the future. Its take on science fiction has inspired numerous impossible technologies that we can hold in the palm of our hands, from cell phones to even the internet, the iPod, you name it. Star Trek probably inspired it in one way or another. And even today, the inspiration continues. Spanning over 700 episodes on television, 12 movies, an animated series, and countless comics, novels, and all sorts of other tie-in licenses. Star Trek is an icon and a wagon train that is not stopping anytime in the future. And to celebrate the 50th anniversary, I am bringing you okay, it's not coming up on the auto detect. Hang on.
Demon World.
Okay, you can hear it, but you can't see it.
Though the Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration, the galaxy holds many surprises. To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic.
There we go.
Captain Patterson reports the Republic is in position and ready to begin, Captain.
The Republic is arming weapons and raising shields. I suggest we do the same, Captain.
Shields.
Raising shields. Arming weapons.
There she is. There she is. I used to play this game so much when I was younger.
The Republic is crippled, Captain.
Captain Patterson extends his congratulations, sir.
Lowering shields and disarming weapons.
Message coming in from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Jim, the Enterprise is ordered to travel to Pollux 5. The natives report that alien life forms have been attacking the settlers near a mine at Mount Idle. You are to report to the High Prelate of the colony. The settlers are members of the Acolytes of the Stars sect. The description of the attackers vary, but all say that the attackers resemble creatures from many Earth religions known as demons. Starfleet wants you to determine the nature of these creatures and to resolve the situation without bringing harm to the colonists. Starfleet out.
Alright, and now one of the tricky bits of this game. Part of the copy protection for the 25th anniversary game, this game, was it came with a game booklet, and in that was a star map that you couldn't access in the game. So in order to get to Pollux 5, I'm going to have to bring up that star map. Thankfully, thanks to the magic of the internet, I have that star map right here. So, we are going to Pollux 5. So, you see the field full of numbers for Pollux 19, which is right there. So now I'll go back to the game. Navigation. right there. Now, if I'm wrong, we're gonna have a battle on our hands.
We have arrived at Pollux 5.
And we do not have a battle on our hands, thank goodness. Alright, Mr. Sue, standard orbit.
Entering standard orbit.
Lieutenant Uhura.
Message from High Prelate Robert Angevin, sir.
Welcome, Enterprise. The High Prelate awaits you. Please, beam down and meet with him.
Computer, information on Pollux 5.
Topic not available, Captain. Topic not available.
How did they spell it? P-O-L-L-U-S.
Pollux 5 system. An inhabited satellite of Pollux B. Pollux 5 has lately emerged from an ice age caused by large meteor strikes. It has recently been colonized by the acolytes of the star's religious sect. The planet is home to a wide variety of plant life, but insects and other lower life forms are the only known animals.
Let's see what this says about demons.
Demon. Mythological term for malevolent supernatural entities in the service of the devil, common in many mythologies and religions, most notably Christianity, Judaism, Islam, and Hinduism.
Very cool. Ice Age?
Topic not available.
I think that might be all I can pull from the computer before we head down. What do they call Acolytes of the Stars?
Topic not.
Okay. That's enough of that. Ready a landing party.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the comm.
This is so much better, gentlefolk. We are honored at your presence, and hope you will find peace here in our haven.
Alright, how's that?
Captain, the flora on this planet is very interesting. I wonder how useful it may be for medicinal purposes.
Foreshadowing. Alright, the interface for... The interface for the game is fairly simple. Right-clicking brings up your interaction menu. Speak, look, menu, give, take, or use. And these two can be used interchangeably. I can also use individuals to do certain actions. Be it Kirk, Spock, McCoy, or my assorted red shirt. So I can use Kirk to speak to the prelate, or I can go to the menu and select speak to the prelate.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems at your mining facilities at Idle Mountain. Tell me more.
Alright, how about now? So another part of the game is different chat options. Fairly common in RPGs and adventure games now. But while those are a bit more gray, this one is very... we'll call it... Hey, Heath. We'll call it a bit more obvious which ones you don't want. So you've got diplomatic.
Most High Prelate Angevin, I am honored to meet you. I consider it my divine duty to assist you in any possible way with the spawn of the devil.
Kiss ass.
Been seeing ghosts and boogeymen, eh? I find that a little hard to believe.
And asshole.
I'm Captain
We'll
James
stick
T.
with
Kirk of
diplomatic.
the USS Enterprise.
Certainly, Captain Kirk. Not aliens per se. We have encountered what we believe are demons at Idle Mountain. Creatures surely emerging from the very gates of hell. Our God would not test us thus without reason. So we believe your might and insight are our God's method to help us discover what is going on.
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see?
Diplomatic.
Demons, gates of hell, this is the 23rd century.
Asshole.
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard...
A skeptic would consider everything merely anecdotal or unproven. My people will gladly tell you their own stories, so you need not hear it secondhand through me.
What can you tell me about the mine itself? You're wasting the time of a starship capable of destroying this planet with campfire stories? No wonder you were dumped out here in the middle of nowhere.
That's the asshole option.
What can you tell me about the mine itself?
And that's the correct option.
The area is exceptionally stable tectonically, and easy for our machinery to work in, praise God. We've mined for hafnium and a variety of useful trace elements. The deeper we dig, however, the more anomalous the variety of minerals seems to be. Our Ignatiate brother Stephen has his own theories about why this might be. Either way, the anomalies inspired Brother Canry to conduct studies inside the mine. Yesterday, he reported discovering a strange door. A gate to hell, surely, for the demons caused a cave-in immediately. Canry was trapped, unconscious, and the demons prevent us from rescuing him. We can only hope he is still alive. Thank you for your courtesy, Kirk. May you receive the guidance and protection of our God as you complete this divine mission.
Alright, I haven't pissed him off, and he's happy we're here to help. So let's take a moment to look around.
On the other side of the trees is Idle Mountain, a tall, forbidding place. You have a vague feeling of danger.
Give me 1 second. I have an idea why my volume's probably so low. Oh, nope. Everything's as it should be. Alright, yep, everything's good. No problem, Heath, if just enjoy the show as best you can. So, let's see, we got a sign here. All mining equipment use this road.
On the other side of the trees is a beautiful snow-covered scene with a path leading off to Mount Idle. A quickly constructed Spartan shelter primarily used by fledgling colonies. A quickly constructed Spartan shelter primarily used by fledgling colonies.
For this day, this is actually a fairly good-looking game. It could easily... the game has actually aged really well. I like the pixelated artwork. This was originally released in and around 96? Yeah, 96. So that's actually... This is pretty good for the day. You got nice design of the arch. A reflective window, which didn't really occur to me at first. On both sides. So let's head into this door, where the rest of the people are waiting for us. Ooh, this guy looks pretty badly injured. And ooh, look at this guy. Digigrade legs. Not human. So let's take a look around.
The Tellarite appears completely at home surrounded by humans, but the wrinkling on his brow indicates a great deal of worry.
Ah, so that's what the Tellarite's going to look like in this game. Very nice. Alright, let's take a look at this hurt guy.
You'll understand if I don't stand up, I hope. I am not well.
Oof.
A grim-faced minor colonist nods curtly at you.
And this guy?
A sturdy man of advanced years whose blue eyes meet yours with clarity, curiosity, and directness. A majestic view of Mount Idle can be seen through the skylight.
And these boxes?
Boxes of supplies and mining equipment litter the floor.
And that's all that highlights, so let's use Dr. McCoy on the hurt guy.
Jim, this man has suffered severe physical injuries to his head and arm. The wounds have been adequately cared for. However, he has developed a Nugarian infection. If not treated swiftly, the effects can be fatal. The infection can normally be treated with hypoditoxin, but there's none on the Enterprise.
I may be of some assistance. The Lorexian berry grows near the mouth of the cave. If I could acquire it, I would be able to synthesize the hypoditoxin from the berry. Unfortunately, the demons prevent us from approaching the cave entrance. Perhaps you could retrieve it for me.
We have a quest! We're going berry picking! And that direction. That direction to go pick berries. Uh-oh. Klingons! Select my weapon. Red is kill, green is stun. So, as satisfying it would be to immediately kill these Klingons, we're Starfleet. We don't kill outright, so we're just going to stun them.
You see a small explosion, and the Klingon's hand falls to the ground with a dull...
There we go. All the Klingons are down. Bones, look after our guy that just... Oh, nope, he's fine. Yay, the red shirt didn't die! So let's take a look at these Klingons real quick.
They look like Klingons.
Yeah, they look like
Captain,
Klingons.
we registered phaser fire and an unknown energy beam. Is everyone okay?
We're fine. Did you register any disruptor fire?
No, Captain. Why? Are there Klingons down there?
No, just an idea. Kirk out.
Fascinating. I begin to suspect that we have stumbled upon something that the colonists would never have uncovered.
What is it, Spock?
I wish to gather further data before making a definite conclusion, Captain.
Well, that sure helps me. So let's take a look at these Klingons again.
They look like Klingons.
Okay, they look like Klingons, but Klingons don't spark and hands... Their hands don't explode when you shoot them. This isn't Fallout or... Yeah, this isn't Fallout.
The path is surrounded by some beautiful shrubbery.
Okay, there we go.
It's the Klingon's detached hand.
Klingon's detached hand. Let's do a quick tricorder scan of the area.
This is not a Klingon, Captain. Not a real one. It is an organic construct, an android-like robot. It looks like a Klingon, but the appearance is entirely superficial. There is something different about this particular construct. Come here, Captain. Look at the hand. It seems to have been separated from the body. There's a wiring circuit in the middle of the palm.
Let's scan the hand.
This is a detached hand with some kind of circuitry in the palm, Captain.
Alright, well, let's pick up the hand and see if we can't get a good look at it.
You take the Klingon's detached hand.
Alright, where can we find those berries?
Nothing to report. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report.
Alright, Spock's got nothing for us. Now that I've taken care of the Klingons, these look berry-like.
Various types of berries grow amongst the bushes.
Tricorder, confirm for me.
These seem to be Laraxian berries, Captain. They have several medicinal uses, but Dr. McCoy would know more.
Alright, so let's use Dr. McCoy on the berries.
Jim, these are the berries we need to synthesize the hypodetoxin. We must get these to Brother Stephen quickly.
Alright, so we shall collect the berries.
You have retrieved a sample of berries.
We have the berries. We've picked the berries. Our mission is complete. And it's time to head back and help out the rest of the monks. So we shall use the berries on Brother Stephen.
Good! You have found the berries. Bring them to my lab, quickly.
And I'm going to assume the lab is next door. Is he going to meet us there? Is he going to walk in after us? Oh, he didn't move. Oh, he miraculously got here before us. Alright, let's give him the berries and see what to do.
The settings on the Ardak 4 have already been adjusted. Simply place the berry in the machine and the hypoditoxin will be synthesized.
So, which one is the Ardak 4?
An antiquated molecular synthesizer sits in the corner. A multi-purpose workspace with fine, well-worn tools and equipment close at hand.
Alright, so, molecular synthesizer.
The machine synthesizes a quantity of hypoditoxin.
We've got to get this to Brother Chubb as quickly as possible, Jim.
Alright, back to the other building. To save the monk. Walking, walking, walking. Alright, and the hypoditoxin on Brother Chubb. Doesn't really look chubby, does he?
Thank you. You're most kind.
Alright, now that you're all feeling better, let's talk about what you saw.
I headed up the party that sought to rescue Brother Kandri. Without warning, the demons appeared and attacked us as we approached the mine.
Can you tell us what they look like?
like the demons that have plagued devout folk since before our people left the earth. Huge, muscular demons with ruddy skin, truly the manifestation of evil, with bat wings, horns and talons and a pointed tail. God preserve us all. One tore open my arm and I surely would have perished, but for my companions who bore me back down the mountain.
The demons didn't follow you?
No.
Brother Kandre is my partner. I was on the communications link when the demons caused the rockfall and silenced him. He said he'd found a strange door with devilish writing. Truly, he came upon the gate of hell itself.
Alright, so what's the Tellarite got to say?
I am Brother Griznash. I went up the mountainside in solitary prayer seeking to face my fears. Indeed, I found them. A bellowing Krognik demon with sharp teeth and a long snout descended upon me in a rush of wind.
Captain, a Krognik demon has a decidedly wolfish appearance. Brother Griznash, is this not the traditional shape of the Evil One and his minions among Tellarites?
It is.
I believe this may be significant, Captain.
I am Brother Stephen, an Ignatiate following the holy teachings with mind and soul alike. I believe the anomalous mineral readings in combination with evidence of ancient disturbances in this otherwise highly stable geologic location indicates previous habitation of the region eons ago.
Why, Spock, you two should get along fine. He sounds just like you.
I would be equally honored to discuss medicine with you, Doctor, as science with your Vulcan associate. Let me continue. I believe our God made humans, aliens, and demons all. If I could get a real demon into my study, I would bless our God for the opportunity, as I thank him for everything in this life.
You tread close to unholy knowledge, Brother Stephen.
I appreciate your prayers, Brother Roberts. Captain, if you and your people go up the mountain, I hope afterward you will visit me in my study, which is next door. I'm too old to make the trek myself, but I'm eager for knowledge. In return, I will offer you what insights our God grants these old eyes.
Alright, so let's go back over there and miraculously talk to Brother Stephen as he materializes in there before we get there. So let's show him the Klingon hand that we obtained.
What a fascinating piece of equipment. Highly advanced technology. You see here, it seems to have been damaged, however. Take it to my workbench and let's see if it can be repaired. I fear my hands are too shaky to perform such fine work, but perhaps one of you can do it. What a fascinating...
Alright, let's use the hand on the
Spock,
workbench.
see what you can do about that hand.
And of course we're sending Spock in.
This machinery is delicate, but I have managed to repair the circuitry.
Alright, let's give it back to him.
See how the fingertips have micro-sized sensors? I wonder what use they may have.
Alright, let's
I
give a good
never
talk.
dreamed that Starfleet would be interested in my discoveries, Captain. But our God often surprises us.
Alright, let's take a look around.
An antiquated molecular synthesizer sits in the corner.
What about the computer over here?
An old-fashioned computer. It appears to have some type of simulation running.
Let's use the computer and see what he says.
Mr. Spock, see what you can dig up from that old-fashioned computer terminal.
Captain, this appears to be a model of the Earth. Notice how it models a proper situation for a total eclipse.
Mr. Spock, see what you can dig.
Captain, this appears...
There is nothing at the moment from...
You are interested in my little museum of curiosities?
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me.
Let's not be an asshole.
Yes, tell us about these things. Where did you find all this? Looks like a pile of... Yes, tell us, where did you find all this?
Here and there. Much of it was brought to me by others exploring widely.
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me.
Let's not be an ass.
Yes, tell us about these things.
I enjoy talking about these treasures. Shall I go into mineral specimens?
Alright, talk about the mineral specimens.
True curiosities, nothing more. I think they're very pretty, don't you? Shall I go into mineral specimens? Meteorite.
Alright, what about the meteorite?
I believe this is evidence of the cataclysm which destroyed the moon of Pollux 5 eons past. I've constructed a theoretical model based on analysis of the planet's rings of what things might have been like. I think that the moon, like Earth's moon, would have made a total eclipse of the sun possible. I would have liked to have seen that. For conditions making a perfect total eclipse are rare in the universe. Our God creates great wonders. Shall I go into mineral specimen, meteorite, fossil shells?
Fossil shells.
One of the oldest forms I've seen on this planet. Our God makes beautiful things indeed. Shall I go into mineral meteor fossil skull of a skull of a modern Silati, the largest creature native to this planet, about the size of a house cat from Earth. The Salatis combine a rather insectoid pattern with four-legged reptilian form, including praying mantis-like forelimbs. Shall I go into mineral meteor fossil shell skull twist of metal? This chunk of rock is a greatly weathered example of a vanadium tungsten alloy, which doesn't occur naturally. It is my best evidence that the area was previously inhabited. Shall I go into mineral specimen, meteor fossil skull twist, or would you rather move on to something else?
Let's move on.
Very well. I can't imagine why, but if you have a further interest in any of this, take what you like. But please remember to return my treasures when you're done with them.
I see no need to take anything at the moment. We fully explored in here, though, so let's head to the mine. We've dispatched our own demons, so I believe we should be able to walk through unmolested. And in we go. I believe this might be that rock slide they mentioned, so let's clear it away. Phaser on green should do it, so let's do that. This rock looks suspicious. I think I'll take that up first.
Assume firing positions.
Alright, next chunk. He said assume firing positions, and he's the only one firing.
Jim, stop trying to shoot everything. You're making me nervous.
Alright, we got a body down. Dr. McCoy.
It was a near thing, but he'll live.
Let's talk to him.
Oh, thank you, kind souls, for saving my life. Let me rest here for a little before returning to report this miracle to Prelate Angiven.
Alright, let's take a look at this. This is supposed to be the Gate of Hell?
A large metallic door is set in the structure.
Doesn't look particularly hellish to me.
This looks like some of the hand security panels on the Enterprise.
Tricorder readings, Mr. Spock.
Fascinating, Captain. This door is made of an unknown material. It is clearly built by an alien race we have no knowledge of.
Scan the panel.
It appears to be a security lock designed to open the door when the correct handprint is registered.
Now, this might be a long shot, but perhaps the handprints of one of the Klingons will let me in?
The hand circuitry triggers a connection and the door opens.
Miraculous! And we've got more tunnel. Spock, scan ahead. Is there anything we should worry about?
Nothing to report.
I guess not. Let's head inside. Alien technology. Let's have a look around.
It appears to be an abstract piece of alien art. It looks like a control panel with slide switches. This appears to control some unusual security equipment. This floor contains conduits for conducting geothermal energy.
Anything else? Alright, tricorder scans.
It is an alien life support system, Captain, utilizing geothermal energy. It is still functioning, waiting for some sort of signal. This alien construction takes readings of mental activity. It also activates manufacturing equipment related to security and includes a short-distance transportation device.
So that thing is what created the demons. Well, the human demons, the Tellarite demon, and apparently Klingons. It created Klingons to scare us off.
Fascinating, Captain. It is a diagram of a lunar eclipse of this planet. See how the red sphere of the moon is casting a shadow on the blue sphere, Pollux 5. This must be a very old piece of work, because this planet's moon was destroyed thousands of years ago. The machinery is waiting for the gravitational pull of another eclipse to activate it. An eclipse that will never come. And one other thing, Captain. This may also be a diagram showing the proper settings on that control panel.
Alright, well, let's use the control panel and see what happens. So... line them up, just like an eclipse. It's a TARDIS!
Welcome to our home. Thank you for repairing our Somnambutron.
Stop. You're trespassing on Federation territory.
Asshole.
I welcome you on behalf of the United Federation of Planets. Who are you? Where you come from?
Diplomatic.
We did fix your machine. Can we write the repair bill off against rent on this land?
Sarcasm.
Stop. I welcome you on behalf of the...
We call ourselves Nowians. Thousands of years ago, we saw that meteor impacts were going to cause an ice age. We created this huge underground shelter to preserve our race, keeping us in suspended animation until the planet had recovered. We programmed the machinery to revive us at the next eclipse, but we did not count on the destruction of our moon.
Some advanced civilization.
Asshole.
Perhaps you can tell us about the demons.
Diplomatic.
Some advanced civilization. Perhaps you can tell us...
The demons, as you call them, are created by a machine designed to keep intruders away from our sleep chambers. It pulls from the minds of any approaching creature their most feared enemy and produces replicas to scare them away. For you and your crew, it was Klingons. For the Tellarite, a wolf demon. And for the other humans, a demon from their religion. On behalf of my people, thank you for waking us. I will turn off the machinery which creates our guardians, so that they no longer bedevil those with whom we now share our home. Oh, woe! Alas! The key is missing. I can do nothing. Even we will suffer the attacks of our own guardians unless the key can be found. I implore you, if you can help, please do so.
Reptilian limbs. Praying mantis forearms.
The alien is humanoid with green reptilian skin. It appears unarmed. You get no response.
Mr. Spock?
Fascinating. This life form may represent what would have happened had the dinosaurs of your Earth not become extinct.
Dr. McCoy?
Perhaps we should try to communicate with the alien.
We already did.
What is that?
Have you found the key?
You get no response.
I think we found the answer to our mystery.
Alright, well, we can't find anything else here, so we'll head back to the camp. So it's an alien device meant to scare intruders away. Wonder what the monks will say about that when I go tell them.
I never dreamed that Starfleet...
Let's Let's take a look at these curiosities.
A glass-fronted display of mineral specimens, including a meteorite, a few fossil shells, the skull of a cat-sized alien animal, and a very encrusted twist of metal.
Let's use the case.
You are interested in my little...
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me.
No.
Yes, tell us about these things. Where did you find all... Looks like a pile... Yes, where did you find all this?
Here and there.
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me. Yes, tell us about these things.
I enjoy... Shall I go with mineral specimens? Or would you... Very well.
There we go. There we go. That's the option I'm looking for. So, whoops. There we go. So we'll take the skull, the meteorite, the files, and the twist of metal.
The brain case of a small creature, looking slightly insectoid, somewhat reptilian.
Like the creature we just met.
An old corroded twist of metal.
Let's scan some of this stuff. Alright, never mind. Let's see what our new alien friend has to say. Come on, inside.
Jim, think about that skull we picked up from Brother Stephen. Now look at this alien. See the resemblance?
Let's give him the skull.
A child? No, I see many differences. This must be what our people who did not slumber have become. Still, I would like to see these remains properly interred, according to the precepts of our religion. May I keep this?
Of course. I think you will get along well with the Pollux inhabitants, and I'm sure you will have interesting theological discussions.
Diplomatic?
I think I should return it to where I got it from.
Neutral?
No, I want to keep it as a memento for myself.
Asshole.
Of course. I think...
Take a step back. Let's see. Let's give this to the alien, see what he says.
You found the key. I can now turn off the machinery creating our guardians, and no more sentience shall be at risk. Surely the Holy One smiles upon us all. I have no way to thank you, Captain, but please carry this request from my people to yours. We have much ancient knowledge we can share, and we would like to join your Federation. Go in peace.
I will be glad to accept your application to the Federation. We shall have a diplomatic envoy sent to make the final arrangements.
We look forward to meeting them. We also look forward to having discourse with the colonists. Farewell. May the Holy One bless you.
Live long and prosper.
Kirk to Enterprise. Beam us up, Mr. Scott.
A successful mission if I do say so. Now let's see what Starfleet has to say.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Pollux 5 and evaluate your performance at 100%.
Excellent.
You and your crew received 4 commendation points. A perfect mission, Jim. You are a model for all Starfleet.
I might have known there weren't any demons.
We all have demons of our own, Bones. The ones we can't confront are often the hardest to deal with.
These demons were based on fear, Captain. A human failing.
I don't know, Spock. Everything that I've ever read about demons describes them as having pointy ears.